Hello, and happy Saturday, everybody. Welcome to today's live stream. Sorry, I am 4 minutes. I'm always 4 minutes late. I don't know why I do that every day. To be fair, this time I was late because I boiled the kettle with zero water in it, realised that, then had to reboil it. So, to be fair, that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. So, happy Saturday, everyone. How are you all doing? What's new? Sound off in the comments and let me know. I'm going to try and remember to do the housekeeping first because I always forget. So let's kick off with that and say, for those of you that are new, welcome. I'm sorry that there might be a slight time difference here. We put our clocks back, forward. Yeah, back. We put our clocks back in the UK this week. And I know that in Canada, they're doing it in like a week's time. In the US, in certain states, they're doing it at certain times. So I know that the time is kind of all over the place at the moment. So you might be watching this an hour later than usual, an hour earlier than usual, whatever. But here I am. This is still 6 p.m. UK time. So hopefully as many people as possible can join and aren't completely confused by the time change. But for that, I apologise. You can blame the UK daylight savings thing when it all happens. So for those of you that are new, we do these every single Saturday. And just drop your comment if you want to. You can ask anything you want. Drop it in the chat and I'll get round to it. I go through the comments in the order that they come in. I think that's just the fairest way of doing it, so everyone gets a chance to ask their question and get an answer. So you don't need to ask your question more than once. I will get round to you as soon as possible, I promise. So yeah, that's just a general bit of housekeeping. There is no charge to ask a question. I know I shouldn't have to say this every single week, but a lot of YouTubers and content creators make you, like, you have to give like a tip to get your question answered. No, we're not about that here on the channel. So there is zero cost. All I ask for in return for that is a like. The like button is located, if you minimize the chat, the like button is located, it's a big thumbs up. It now lights up with fireworks thanks to YouTube changing that. So all I ask for in return for this live stream is a cheeky caress of the like button, and that's it. We normally, you guys feel free to chat amongst yourselves in the chat as well. That's always one of the highlights, reading your conversation. And we're going to blast through things with some hellos first. We're then going to come on to the questions. I'm going to try really hard to keep on top of the questions. I never do, but we always try. So, Elga saying hello to Tom, to Danny, to Rita, Hells, Irene, Stephanie, Maru, great to see you all. Debbie, we've got Carolyn, we've got Christina, we've got Verena, PSY, Lebrexa, A-Line, Scott, great to see you. Ian, Fristenberg, John, Kristen, wonderful to have you all here. And yeah, should we get into some questions? Oh, before I do, we are bringing back the premiere. So at the end of this live stream, we'll be hopping over to today's video, which is going to be premiered, which means we all watch it at the same time and we type throughout. For those of you that have been with the channel before, you'll know that's some good old quality premiere music. Again, we missed it last week, didn't we? So it's back this week. In terms of what's happened this week, well, there's a couple of things. Well, first of all, we had the launch of the Mad About Skin sunscreen. Thank you all so much. To say it's been beyond my wildest dreams would be an understatement. I have been fiendishly packing and shipping orders all week. This was like full on box central about 3 days ago. Everything is now dispatched and fulfilled, so you should all have your shipment information. The tracking numbers are assigned by the courier, so they should be coming through to you as and when over the next couple of days, so you can track everything end to end if you've got tracking in the US, Canada, basically the rest of the world. And the UK orders should start landing today. Monday, that should be when they all hit. So yeah, very exciting. And we are current at the time of filming this, we have 2 units left. I was secretly thinking, if we could have shifted those 2 units, I could legitimately said sold out. We have 2 units left, which is fine. And we do have the next shipment coming in a couple of weeks' time. So it is very exciting. And to say that we've sold out bar 2 units. I should have got like my gran or my mother to buy it, shouldn't I? So I could have said that, but it's fine. To say that we've been able to sell out, it honestly is beyond what I ever could have dreamed of. So yeah, like, thank you so much. Like, so much. It just makes me so incredibly happy. So thank you to each and every one of you. If you want to buy one of those 2 units that's left, Tom has left a link in the chat. They're there until they're not there. And then after that, there'll be a couple of weeks and we'll be able to get some more stock and order in, so do not panic. Right, let's crack on with getting through as many questions as we can. So we've got Polly says, thank you for the reminder, Tom. I still need to order, so I'll do it before the live. Polly, 2 units left. 2. Danny says, happy Saturday, everyone. I'm checking in today. We'll do some crochet while it starts. Oh, amazing. What are you crocheting, Danny? I'm making a scarf. I've got a pattern for like a small scarf that comes here and you can button here. So it's more like a neck warmer than the scarf that I'm making at the moment. I was doing really, really well with it. Like really well. And then Marcel decided to break the yarn off and chew half of it. So it was back to square one. If you see in the dog bed over there, that isn't the dog. That's Marcel. That little grey smudge is Marcel. We've had quite a big like battle royale. I don't know if you can see like the ball track toy thing that's behind. Both the dog and Marcel have been trying to play with that all day. Marcel won. He's now proudly in the victory bed. So yeah, there's all that going on in the background. Don't worry, I will bring Puppy in so you can say hi to him later on in the video. So yeah, let me know what you're making, Danny. Rita, great to see you. Hell's wonderful to have you here. Says it comes from my relaxing evening. We love a bit of relaxing time. Irene, hope all is amazing with you. Stephanie says, based on your Dessim videos, would your recommendations change for those of us on prescription Tret? Good question. Would I take anything out if I was on prescription Tret? I'd probably use exactly the same things. I might just use them less. Depends what stage. I mean, if your skin can tolerate Tret, mine never could. If your skin can tolerate Tret, after like the first 2 months, it should just be like back to normal and you should be able to use things freely. It's that adjustment period you need to be mindful of. So I'd still use a lactic acid. I just use it less frequently. I'd probably use everything. I don't think I change anything. I think in that adjustment period I would be inclined to use more hydrators, but after that adjustment period, I'd probably use all of them. Yeah. Maru, great to see you, my love. Debbie says, happy Saturday. Cleaning because I wasn't feeling too well. Well, I hope you're feeling much better now, Debbie. Sending you lots of love. Carolyn says, hello from Germany, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. I am, Carolyn. I hope you are too, my love. Hope you are too. It says, question for Rob. Can you recommend a hand cream with SPF? I tend to use up sunscreens I don't like on my hands, but since I bought yours, I'll surely love it. I might not have leftovers. Well, hopefully you'll love it so much you won't wish back. It is difficult. There aren't really hand creams that have that contain SPF in them because, like us, most people just use their SPF on their hands. So it is kind of a little bit tricky to kind of find that. I'll tell you what, Carolyn, if you wouldn't mind just popping that in the main comments, I'll do a little bit of a review, a little bit of a search, and I'll see. They will exist. I'll see if there's some that catch my eye, and I will let you know. If you could cut and paste that comment in the main comment section, I will get back to you straight after this live stream. Christina says, hi everyone, I missed the Facebook live stream as I was working, but I'm lucky to catch this one. Can't wait to get my mad about sunscreens and goodies. Well, Christina, it is all packed. It is packed. I was writing your note 2 days ago. It went off with Royal Mail earlier, so it's on its way to you imminently. And I'm sending you so much love. Oh, and since that your Desi mod is also coming on Monday, it is gonna be a hot skincare week for you, Christina, and you totally deserve it. Tom says, hopefully my Mad About Skin order won't take too long either. Yeah, I know Tom says it's now cleared customs in Canada, so we'll be there or thereabouts, and I cannot wait to see all of your reviews. Make sure when you've got the sunscreen, reviews and comments and thoughts all in the Facebook group, please. I would love to hear them. Verena says, I'm glad I made it here today. I'm glad you made it here today too. Says, anyone else baffled by all these early Black Friday sales and unsure as to whether to buy now or wait? You know what? Black Friday used to be, I mean, it's never really been a thing here in the UK. It used to be a thing in the States where it was a set day. And now it's kind of like the whole month of November. I think it's because a lot of people, you know, with the cost of living, things are going up and up at the moment. So I think a lot of people are taking a look at their discretionary spending, you know, things like skincare, and saying, what do I need? What do I want? And kind of cutting back where they can. And I think as a result of that, a lot of brands that maybe haven't been the best, let's be honest, maybe are peddling overpriced rubbish have thought we can't just do a Black Friday sale, we kind of need to do a Black Friday month, and that's why you're seeing a lot of them. And I would say I would always recommend people buy what they need to buy. Don't be taken in by the sales. Sales are great and it's a great way of saving some of your coin, but do you need the product? Work out whether you do and let that be the deciding factor when it comes to purchasing, not the fear of missing out in the sale period. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. But I'm with you. I have major fear of missing out when things are. The sales that I would focus on, if I'm totally honest, there are a couple of sales I genuinely think are worth it. Ignore the Inculus sale. They're doing that because the sales have gone down. I was reading an article saying that their sales are really not great at the moment, and they're doing like a full 25% off the whole of November to desperately try and drive the sales. Don't play into that. If you like some of the Inculus product, buy it, and you've run out, buy it while it's 25% off, obviously, but I won't get sucked into that. Obviously you've got the Decium sale, which they've done for years, all of November, and there's kind of an ethos behind that because they want you guys to shop slowly rather than panic buying, which I get. So I think they're the good guys when it comes to it. The other sales, what other sales would I got? Oh, if you like PSA Skin Care, which is one of my favorite brands, they have buy one get one free all of November, which is quite good. I mean, who doesn't like a buy one get one free? So that's quite good. I think it's also on Allies of Skin too. That's quite bougie. But if you like Allies of Skin, buy one get one free is quite good. But yeah, the PSA Skin is buy one get one free. I'll leave a link. Let me see if they did give me. Let me see if I can find a link to it. They did also give me very kindly. Like they were very sweet. They did say if you, even with the buy one get one free thing, they said, oh, if your subscribers want to save an extra 5%, they can with this code. So let me find that. That's the link, and the code is I think it's that. Let's have a look. I think it's that. Let me just double check what the code is. Because then if anybody did want to get anything from PSA Skin, then you can save an extra 5%. And you know what? When budgets are stretched, 5% not to be sniffed at. So let's see. Yeah, it is that code. So I will put that in. Yeah. It's only 5%, but it's better than nothing. And you're already getting buy one, get one free, so we can't really complain. So those are the sales that I personally have taken part in. I've done the Neod, I've done the Decium, I've done the PSA Skin. I haven't really done any others. We don't have Sephora in a big way here, so I've avoided the Sephora sale, but I know that's going on at the moment too. PSY says, oh yeah, I caught the live stream this week, going to wrap up in a blanket and drink glog. I don't know what that is, but it sounds amazing. While listening to Rob's soothing voice. Thank you, PSY, we love you, and I'm so glad you could make it. Labrexa, love you. And Aileen says, hi guys, just a quick hello. Well, hello, Aileen, and we're sending you lots and lots of love. Scott says, good morning, and Tom, I think you're right about the Slowvember trend setting. Yeah, we love a bit of Slowvember trend setting. Love you, Scott, and sending lots of love to California. Ian, great to see you, my love. Lots of love to London. Frister Bear says, hi everyone, hope you're having an amazing weekend. I am. Hope you are too, my love. Just came home from a long day brass band rehearsals. Luckily, it's in time for the live stream. That sounds fabulous. Hopefully you had an amazing time at rehearsals. Today, it's actually bonfire night here in the UK. 5th of November is firework night, bonfire night, Guy Fawkes night, has different names, but yeah, where people at fireworks have bonfires. It is raining so hard. I haven't heard a single firework so far, so I think it might have been officially rained off. I guess people will just do it tomorrow instead, but it is very wet out there, so yeah, I hope people's like bonfire celebrations haven't been dampened too much. I know a lot of my friends are kind of glad that it's raining because they have animals that really hate the noise with fireworks, and it is quite relentless here. Luckily, none of my animals actually care. Dogs, cats, chickens, they don't care. They literally have no idea that fireworks are even going off, so I'm very blessed from that respect. But anyone out there that has dogs, particularly dogs, seem to be the ones impacted that are struggling with all the noise. I'm sending you so much love. Jill, great to see you, my love. Debbie, John, Kristen says, happy Saturday, everyone. Oh, I've lost where I'm in the chat. We'll never know what Kristen says. We will. I'll find it back. Bear with me. Kristen says, happy Saturday, everyone. Got to get some stuff done, but I'll catch you on replay. Sending you lots and lots of love on replay. Yeah, and a big hugs to everyone who is watching on the replay squad. Daddy says, I can't wait to get my Mad About Skin order. I'm officially out of serum, and I'll finally get to try the exfoliant, lip mask, and sunscreen. Cannot wait. Danny, it is on its way to you. I posted it about 3 days ago. I was busy writing the notes, I remember very well, and yeah, it's on its way to you, so do not worry. Not long to go now. John says, I'm sitting out the sales as I have enough skincare. I think sometimes, yeah, a sale is only a good deal if you need the product. If you're just buying for buying's sake, actually it's costing you money and it's not the best sale. I spoke too soon. That's just a big fireworks just got off. Made me jump. Marcel didn't care. Made me jump. So yeah, I do not blame you. I do not blame you. Sophie, great to see you, my love. So Severina said, gently caressing the like button as I sip my tea. Yes, I watched the kettle this time. The only way I will ever get my tea. This is so true. So true. Just I've been using tretinoin for a week now. I used it 6 nights. No irritation, but the Man About Skin moisturizer has been amazing. I think it's kept my skin calm and offsetting some irritation. Yes. I know a lot of people that do use the Mad About Skin moisturizer with Tret, particularly when they start out with it and say it's really, really good. I can't use Tret. My skin just won't tolerate it. But it's good to know that the moisturizer is helping people, which makes me very, 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 very happy. When we come on to sales, let's talk very briefly about sales. So a lot of people have asked, are we doing like a Mad About Skin, Black Friday sale? And I mean, so many different minds about it. At the moment, you get 15% off if you buy 4 products. Any 4 products, it can even be 4 lip balms, which is the cheapest product, and you still get 15% off. So that is running at the moment. If anyone wants to take advantage of that, any 4 products, you can mix and match, have all the same, entirely up to you. 15% off. So that's just a little bit of a thank you from me to you. I was thinking about doing the Mad About Skin, doing a Black Friday sale. I mean, we don't need to, but I also like to support people with the cost of living, and also for all your generosity and support from the start. So I'm kind of in mind of doing it, actually sticking to the actual day, because let's be honest, it's supposed to be a day for a reason. I was talking to Tom about it. We're going to be doing what we call the moisturizer duo. So we're going to offer a discount which is going to be worked out on a set that has the moisturizer and the lip balm in duo. So something for the lips, something for the body and the face, all good. And there's going to be a discount on those as a duo. So that's something to watch out for later on this month. Just a way of kind of saying thank you. There's no obligation to buy, and if you've already got stuff, you've already got stuff. But we'll be working all of that out. So there is going to be a little something coming. Miles, great to see you. Makeup Boy, sending you lots and lots of love. Kristen, great to see you. Turtle says, US puts clocks back tomorrow. Oh, I did not know that. Right, okay, so forget what I was saying about a couple of weeks. If you're in the US, tomorrow. You should remember that. Miles says, can I just ask, the sunscreen's been delayed? I placed an order in the UK. It's taken a long time to even get the tracking link. So there was just so many orders. To be honest with you, there were way more orders than I thought there was going to be on launch, and we are a very small operation, so I've been sending them all out. You should have by now got your shipping confirmation, and most of the UK orders should be landing today, Monday. The post in the UK isn't the best at the moment. I'm just going to call that out. They've had strike action, which has had delays, but then they've delayed some of their strike action, but I still think there's some restrictions. So it's on its way. Do not worry, it is on its way. Let's see, Kirsten, Makeup Boy says, Rob, what do you think about the Revox 20% vitamin C serum? I like it. I personally prefer the Revolution Skincare one just that little bit more. I think it's kind of got a nicer texture to it, but very similar. So Revox, Revolution Skincare, whichever is easiest to get your hands on, they're both really, really good. Hell says, Rob, where is the Christmas tree? The Christmas tree is a work in progress. I'm sorry, yeah, for those of you that don't know, I'm Christmas mad. Start of November, the Christmas tree goes up. So we are both trees are up. They're currently in the stage of being decorating. I actually moved it to this corner here that you can't see because I don't want anyone to see it until it's in all its glory. And with the amount of launch stuff I've had to do and orders I've had to pack this week, it's not been possible to fully decorate it, but don't worry, it'll be on show for next week in all its glory. It is my gran described it as the gayest Christmas tree she's ever seen. It's very colourful. I don't even know what that means. But I can't. It'll relate. You'll see it. There's a lot. I like every single branch to have at least 2 ornaments, baubles, or decorations on them. Otherwise, I think it looks bare. I'm not one of these people that's minimalist and likes to, minimize the overall stuff on a tree. I'm the sort of person that likes everything on all at once. And why not? Turtle says, if you had to cut one step out of your skincare routine, what would it be? I would ditch the moisturizer and combine it with sunscreen. I'd find a hydrating sunscreen and just combine those 2 in one. I've got very oily skin though, so I don't need a moisturizer. You probably couldn't do that if you had a dry skin type. But that's probably the step that I would skip. Jan is great to see, my love. Tough London says, any news regarding Halamide Sub-Q making it sort of come back with the ordinary? I believe it's penciled in to happen at the literally the 1st of January or something next year. They still have some stock of, for those of you that do want to shop Hylamide, like your Hylamide Sub-Q skin, there are some amounts left in certain countries. So they released a batch, like a final batch, the last stock. So let me just find the link. If you use this link, you'll be able to see where let me just put that in the chat. You'll be able to click on that and it'll take you there. You might have to change the location at the right. If you scroll right to the bottom, you'll be able to change the location, and that'll tell you whether there is Sub-Q skin in or out of stock wherever you are in the world. And I think they're just clearing the last bit out, and it'll be launching hopefully at the start of next year. I will get in touch with Decium and ask them the exact date though. Kirsten says, I was just wondering if I need to buffer in between peptides on my A game. Not at all. You are good to go, my love. No buffering required. So Debbie says, as of now, only 18 people have hit the like button. It's now up to 50, which means I'm very far behind with these comments. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. But thank you for pointing that out, Debbie. And if you haven't already, if you could minimize the chat, hop over to the like button, give it a gentle caress, and then when you hop back into the chat, it'll take you back to where you were so you don't miss out on anything. And while you guys do that, I'm going to take a sip of my tea. That tea is so good. That tea is so good. J Rebecca says, what recommendations do you have for mature acne-prone skin? I'm almost 51 and I'm still battling acne. I would definitely get some adapalene different in your routine. It's been game-changing for me. I got adult acne as well. It's been game-changing. And don't scrimp on the moisturizer. I think sometimes people think you don't need to moisturize if you've got acne-prone skin. You absolutely do. I would get different in your life and get a really nice moisturizer. Preferably one that contains urea, because that'll soften the skin, so you'll end up with softer skin, more hydrated skin, and the different will tackle the acne. That would be my routine. It's what I've been using for the past couple of years and getting really great results. You can also use retinal. If you don't want to use different, you can use retinal, like the one by Geek and Gorgeous. That's also antimicrobial, anti-acne as well. Lee Sand says, hi Rob, it's my first live. Yay! Welcome, and thank you so much for joining. Sending you lots of love. I was actually watching, as a side note, a bit of a tangent. I actually watched the first ever live that I did. I must have watched, it must have been like 2 years ago. And it was, shall we just say it was bad? It was so bad. It made me laugh. It was that bad. And I kind of was like, you know what? I just want to watch it, because sometimes it's good to watch where you've come from so you can see where you're going. Does that make sense? Like, does anyone else do that? That sometimes I don't think we should ever be embarrassed or ashamed of our past, or the things we've done in the past, because you can kind of, it's good to see like the progression and where we've gone and where we come to. So I made a note of the link and I'm going to share it now in the chat, so you can cut and paste it. Obviously don't leave this chat because you obviously want to continue watching this, but you can copy and paste it and watch it afterwards. This is the very first live stream. It had, some of you guys were actually watching because I saw the name, and it was ropey to say the least. It took me a minute to actually get into it, and then I was really quiet, and yeah, it wasn't good. So I'm just going to leave that here in the chat, which is a link to the first live stream. If you want to check it out, you are more than welcome to copy and paste that and put it in a different browser or something for after this. It's bad. It's bad. But again, I'm glad I watched it, because it kind of, I think it then, as bad as I think my editing is now, oh, it was other level back then. So there you go. Drop that comment for you. Marley says, hi everyone. So happy there's a live today. I've been doing much better recently. I've been in the past few months. Having these live streams always help during those difficult times. Thank you, Marley. And do you know what? I am so glad to hear that you're doing better. And I'm sending you the world's biggest love and a massive hug. Veronica's great to see you, my love. Jana says, hi, greetings from a rainy Slovakia. Let's have a nice cozy evening with the live stream. Any advice on good tranexamic acid at drugstore prices? So first of all, Jana, sending you lots and lots of love. And you're right, let's get cozy. Cup of tea. Cold winter months, never a bad reason to get a blanket, something like that. Good tranexamic acid. I really like the Inclis tranexamic acid. Now I know I've just said bad things about the Inky list on this side. But I do think where a brand does a good product, I'll call it out. And I think the Inky list tranexamic acid is probably one of their better products. It's in a good concentration. It's at a good price. They've ditched the overnight treatment element of the name because you can use it morning and evening. So I like that they've listened to feedback and adapted, which I love. That's my favourite. I really like the tranexamic acid in Superdrug, which is only available here in the UK. But, you know, for those of you in the UK, that's a good option. And I will have a look. Do you mind, Anna, just popping that comment in the main comment section? I'll have a little other look about what's available in Slovakia so I can let you know recommendations specifically. Harriet says, I've been living for your Dr. Barbara Sturm comments recently. Please never change. The skincare world needs honesty. Sorry, I was a bit shady in that video, wasn't I? Oh, I don't know. There's something about her just rubs me up the wrong way. I just think it's so... Like, look, there is always luxury skincare in the world. And everyone has different budgets. What is affordable to someone isn't affordable to another person. And you know what? There is no shame. If you like some luxury skincare, buy it. Enjoy it, use it, and love it. I don't mind people that pay more for skincare. We are all unique. I do really object to brands that take advantage. And I think that is Dr. Barbara Sturm all over. Just taking advantage. You offer a hyaluronic acid serum for £250. Why? There is nothing in there. And then they say, oh, it's this, it's that. And then she has another range for like deeper and darker skin tones that's exactly the same as the main range. I mean, it's exactly the same. And now she's got the man's range, which are the tagline on the man's range. I mean, talk about dated. So the tagline on the man's range is men need simplicity. Now look, I am a simple man. I know lots of simple men in the world, but talk about dated. Like, you know what? It's actually laughable. It's that dated. You know, it doesn't matter what gender you are. You can have as long a skincare routine or a simple skincare routine as you want. It's fine. You don't need Dr. Barbara Sturm saying, you can't handle this, you need simple. I mean, it's actually just offensive, to be honest. And the whole thing's offensive. She has actually, if you want a laugh, she's got a new range of shoes out. I'm not lying. She's got a new range of shoes out. Just saying, Google Dr. Barbara Sturm shoes, and they are the tackiest shoes you've ever seen in your life, ever. Awful. Kind of makes sense because she puts Dr. Barbara Sturm and everything. She's not actually a dermatologist. I don't think you need to be a dermatologist to be investing in skincare. I'm not saying that, but they use the doctor to kind of make us think she is. She thought doctor, which again, no shade, takes a lot of training, but I think that's a little bit of manipulative marketing, and I do think it's funny she come out with her own range of shoes, which, by the way, are hideous. Literally hideous. They rant over. You guys know how to trigger me onto a rant. You just have to mention that name and I'm always triggered. And I always want to have my rant. Tough London said, Destiny was out of the sub-Q, missed, and then they had it again. Now they're sold out again. Yeah, apparently they found some stock. I don't know how that works, but it's to our advantage. If you want to get your hands on the... sub-Q range, it is now in stock in a lot of countries, though not all. So you kind of, you kind of have to work out where you are and all of that lot, which I wish they were just a bit more consistent, but it is what it is. Miles says, our sunscreen delivery, oh no, we've covered that. Sandra says, happy Saturday everyone, be sure to hit that like button. Thank you, Sandra, love you. John says, oh Rob, you were right as always. Oh, thank you, I like being right. Skin 1004 Centella Tone Ampule and Roto Vitamin C, I'm glowing. I know there is something about that vitamin C that does get you glowing to the gods, and I didn't want to try that Skin 1004 for the longest time because everyone was raving about it. So the anarchist in me was like, I'm not going to try it, not going to like it. And I fell in love. It is really good. Natalie says, hi. Do you know if the kojic acid serum from Revolution Skincare is a good one? It is quite a good one. They don't tell you the strength. So I do need to check. Oh, well, they didn't last time I checked. So I'm not sure. But I got some good results when I tried it. So I think from anecdotal evidence, I think people are enjoying it. So yeah, I would recommend it. PSY said, any suggestions on how to get out of the skincare rut? I like motivation, focus, and it's more of a chore than a pleasure. Don't worry, we all get in that rut. That rut is real. We all get in it. My recommendation would be to take it back a notch. Think what makes you happy. Like, we all have different things that make us happy. So, for example, I'm a very visual person. I want the product to look good. I am more likely to reach for a product if it's gorgeous packaging, if it's colourful. Some people are really motivated by scent and I really like the scent of a product. Other people are motivated by quick results. So work out what motivates you and buy a couple of products that tick that box. So for me, PSA Skin that I've just gone on about and how amazing it is really, really, really appeals to me because because they're bright, they're colourful. I look forward to reaching for them. But for someone that wants something that's fragrant, don't be afraid to experiment with what makes you happy out of it. Because I think sometimes we feel everything has to have a function and it doesn't. And also we've been told for the past year that fragrance is bad, everyone should avoid fragrance. No, if you've got really sensitive skin or you're sensitive to fragrance, maybe you should avoid it. But for everyone else, a little fragrance can be beneficial in terms of your overall experience and well-being. So bear that in mind. So work out what things really appeal to you in a product, and then buy a couple of products that are just for you, that just do that, and kind of work that into your routine. And I think you'll find it'll kind of spice things up and you'll look forward to doing it. Absolutely. Like my favorite thing at the moment is the PSA do a light up mask. It's like it's in an orangey tube. It's a vitamin C mask. You put it on the skin and it's like you wash it off after 10 minutes. I love that because it's unique. I don't know any other like vitamin C flash masks like that. And I lay there on a morning, eyes closed, just on the bed, 10 minutes with that on, then I wash it off, and that is like my moment of like, I've usually got 2 cats laying on me and I lay there and I'm like, yeah, this is everything. And that, it works, which is even better, but whether it worked or not, I would still do that because I just love that moment, if that makes sense. Scott says, I can't wait to get the sunscreen. Thanks for making it so affordable. It's a pleasure, Scott. Good sunscreen should never cost the earth. That's my mantra. So I had to live with that. I had to deliver that, didn't I? I'm so glad that it's affordable, and I'm so glad that you're looking forward to trying it. Jack Spit says, hi, greetings for reading, send you lots and lots of love. Maru says, hi, my lovely Rob. Can I combine thank you, that's really sweet of you to say. Can I combine peptides, marine hyaluronics, Q10 ink glycerin, and moisturizer, and in which order? Yes. And do you know what the best thing about all of that? Any order. Literally any order. If I was gonna choose it, I would probably do Q10 first, then the peptides, then the marine hyaluronics, then the moisturizer. But actually, you could do it in any order, whatever feels good for you. Let's see. Where are we at? I'm just trying to find where we are. So Lee Stan says, my goodness, I love that for you. I hope your success grows more and more. Thank you so much. Rob, update, there should only be 1 sunscreen left now. Okay, we have 1 sunscreen remaining. And then it will be officially out of stock, and that is true. There is 1 shown there. You know what? There you go. J Rebecca says, what are your recommendations? Oh no, I've covered that. Kirsten says, congrats on that, Rob. Much love. Sending you lots and lots of love. Karen says, congratulations on your success. Well, active penetrate last night's tretinoin, and if I just layer in the morning, yeah, it'll have sunk in by then. You're fine. Slap it on top. If you're in doubt, you can just splash the face with a little cold water, well, like lukewarm water, and that'll kind of freshen everything up. Daddy says, oh my god, I'm going to do a neck warmer too. I'm doing a neck warmer too. I'm planning to make it very high so that I can pull it over my head if needed. Love that, Danny. Love that. You know, I can't believe you ever have a bad hair day, Danny, but if you ever did, just straight over and you'd be fine. Love you so much. Christine says, naughty Marcel, I want to see you. Yeah, he's that beige streak over there is Marcel. I won't move him because he'll be very angry, but I will before the end of it, I promise. Karen says, quick, somebody buy those last 2 sunscreens. Mine's already shipped. Woo, yay. I'm glad everyone's got their shipping notifications. It makes me very happy. Eloise says, 2 units left after a week. Is that perfect planning? I think I'd like to say it is. It's more luck than judgment. I can't wait for my order to arrive. Lots of love from the cats, rabbits. Send you so much for the love, Eloise. Let's see, like you say, everyone's snuggled inside away from the fireworks. Christine says, and congratulations, Rob. I'm so happy for you. Thank you, Christina. I say, so hopefully it'll convert my partner who's a La Roche-Posay devotee. Well, I do love a little La Roche-Posay sunscreen, so if I can convert it, then honestly, job done. Irene says, will you mean 2 boxes left? Otherwise, I'll have to rush order. No, just 2 units left, but there will be some more coming in, like in a week and a half, 2 weeks time. So do not panic, anyone. Maria says, Jessamine is out of the serum foundation from the first day. Never used one. Probably they're very nice. Or not. I actually hear some good things about them. Not tried them myself, but I have heard some good things. Lisa says, I have to thank you for your advice in your video so much. With it, I got the Geek and Gorgeous retinol serum, and oh my, after my skin is getting brighter and lots of confidence. Yes. I just love it when a product works. And so that makes me very happy to hear that. And I'm glad it's working for you. Miles says, I've tried numerous products and never had an awful breakout until I recently picked up the Cicaplast Balm. I'm so shocked, but I've had cysts everywhere. Maybe that product just doesn't work for you. It is quite a thick and occlusive product, so I can see how it could potentially break you out. Doesn't break everyone out. I know some people that absolutely love it, swear by it, and say it's amazing. So I think it'll very much depend on your individual skin type, your tolerance to the ingredients that are in there. So I would say discontinue it, and the skin should go right back to normal. You shouldn't have that problem anymore. But I do know it's not the easiest product to incorporate, particularly if you have if your skin is in any way prone to breakouts, that could absolutely trigger it. So yeah, hopefully if you stop it, it'll just die right back to normal. Jackson says, what is the percentage strength of Matrix and the Zero by themselves compared to the ordinary buffet? So they confirmed it to me. It roughly works out as 10 each way. If you use it separately, it should work out to 10 versus the buffet where they have other peptides in there, so it comes out at about 17%. That's a rough calculation. So they're not massively off, but if you want those two, you better buy them separately. Miles said, I've tried thicker moisturizers that never broke me out. Toffelander says, it might just be something that's in that specific product, Miles. Get rid of it and try something different. Toffelander said, I always use BHA to help with my large pores. I just recently started retinol. I've been skin cycling, but wondering if I should just phase out my BHA altogether. Depends. Is it working for you? Do you enjoy using the product? You could try giving it a miss and seeing if you notice any change. It depends. Are you looking to streamline your routine? In which case, then eliminating it might not be a bad thing. I'm hearing some noise outside. I'm just going to make sure that puppy is behaving himself. Nowhere to be seen. I'm sure some menacing is going on with that puppy. I'll bring him in a minute. Anne says, please do a review on the products from Niche Beauty Lab. I haven't actually tried any of their products. I need to. I definitely need to. So I always watch these live streams back after the event, and I'll let you know what. And I make a note of everything that I've promised. I will definitely look into them. Flower Power says, hello Rob. Is it okay to use vitamin C and exfoliator with tretinoin? It is. Just make sure that your skin isn't too sensitive. Don't include them all at once, build up to them and all that good stuff. And would retinol work as well? I personally prefer retinol to tretinoin. It works better for me. But if you've got tretinoin with clindamycin, which sounds like you have, that's probably very specific to acne, so I would probably stick with that. What recommend? No, we've done that. Suzanne, great to see you, my love. We were missing you. I was worried. I was like, where's our Suzanne? Sending you lots and lots of love. Let's see. Oh, I've lost where I am in the chat, but I'm going to find that very quickly. See. Karen says, I love seeing your puppy each week. Is he Lon or Lorne? Yes, Lorne. So ignorant American having trouble with your accent. You're not, my love, you're not. My accent is a very specific UK accent as well, so I don't blame you. Everyone has trouble with it, even here in the UK. It's Lorne, Lorne, and basically, for those of you that are watching from Scotland, you'll know there's a type of sausage. It's a very flat, square sausage called Lorne sausage. Lorne is a sausage dog, so I thought we'd call him Lorne sausage. Also, one of my favourite actors of all time, and one of my guilty pleasures, is watching Lorne Greene, who's a Canadian actor. I think he was a newsreader or presenter before that, and then he became he's not the best actor in the world, but his films make me very, very happy. So he's called Lorne for two reasons, after Lorne Greene and after Lorne sausage. And let me know in the chat if you know what either of those two things are. Victoria says, hi Rob, normally tuning in from LA, but in London currently, yes, and on a skincare shopping spree. Found the Blue Glow Serum you recommended as a Neo dupe, and I bought 5. three presents, I promise. It is so good. It is so good. I love that Boots Glow Serum. You just put the tiniest amount onto the top tissue, and it just gives you that really natural glow. It's not like one of those blinding highlights that some people like, and each their own. It's sort of just like a little radiance. It makes you feel so, so good. Victoria, my top tip is, whilst you're in the UK, if you can get yourself to Marks and Spencer's, which is, most high streets have a Marks and Spencer's, go to their skincare section. You have to walk past the knickers, and it's all right at the back. You sort of walk past the bras and the knickers and then the skincare. Get there, and then you've tried this thing called the Autograph. Autograph is one of their range, and they have in a little... It's about that big, and it's in a peachy coloured tube, and it's their illuminator, and it is the most beautiful highlight as well. Try that, because it's like a £10. It's so good. Try that, and then compare it to the Boots one. I think you'll love both. Danny says the concentration face expression while typing adorable. Yeah, I'm not a born multitasker. I'm trying. I'm not a born multitasker. Kristen Burr says, I'm not going to buy much skincare this month because I'm going to a huge book convention tomorrow and probably use all my money on books. That is not a bad thing. And enjoy. What books are you planning on buying? I'm very intrigued. Stephanie said, please remind how to order Desi while donating. Just use the links. Tom's put the links in there. We're up to, oh yeah, do we want a donation update? Right. Let's get into this. I'm going to take a sip of my tea and then we'll go to this. If you haven't already, whilst I take a sip of my tea, if you can minimize the chat, hop over to the like button, give it a gentle caress. Then when you open up the chat again, it'll take you back to wherever you were. So you don't miss out on anything. Let's see. I'll just get a last update. Let's see. So everyone that shops using the links on Mad About Skin for Decium and Neod this month, we're going to add it all together, the commission, and donate it to charity. At the time of writing this, our current donation total is £4,952.72. Basically £5,000. That'll keep growing throughout the month, and it's all cumulative. We'll add it together and we'll donate to charity. It blows me away every year that people want to take part in this. It's our way of saying, you know what, you can get really good skincare and donate to charity at the same time. And what's not to love about that? Like, you can't go wrong in my book anyway. So thank you to each and every one of you that does actually take part in this. It makes it, it's just really, it makes it feel very rewarding for me. So I love you all so much. You just need to leave the links in any of the videos. Tom's leaving them in the chat as well. Suzanne says, sadly, I'm not great. I was at the emergency room yesterday due to chest pain. Messed up muscle tissue due to a 2-week cover. Well, so the positives of Suzanne, it's nothing too serious, but it doesn't sound good, and I'm sending you so much love. If I could reach out and give you the world's biggest hug, just remember, Suzanne, take that time for you, chill. I'm sure Jan is pampering you, and it's all wonderful. But yeah, it makes me very sad to hear that you're not 100% because you are fabulous. And to be fair, you're not 100% is way more fabulous than most people's fabulous. So stay amazing, and I'm sending you so much love. Scott says, candle update please. Are we going to see them before the new year? You are. I went to the factory yesterday. I left Tom the world's biggest message describing the candle on the way home from the factory. The poor fella had to sit through like 20 minutes of me rambling. And yes, it's very exciting. So looking at the end of this month, it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. I love the scent. It's so that banging is the fireworks, if you can probably hear fireworks. So yeah, it's literally hands down the most amazing scent. I'm so proud of it. So proud of it. I love it. If you like deep, earthy, rich, exotic, yet like dark floral, it's so good. Suzanne says Jan is always fabulous. Jan is always fabulous. Like, you are like the it couple of the moment. The live stream it couple of fabulousness. Kirsten says, I've been hearing them since I woke up. My cat doesn't care, thankfully. This is true. Fireworks best if your animals don't care. This is the main thing. Let's see. PSY says, so Glog, which I'm way behind with these comments, but I'm getting through them, is basically mulled wine. Mine is sans wine though. All Hallows Eve concert tomorrow, so risking my voice isn't an option. That's fine. That sounds amazing. Have a sip for me. Have a sip for me. Let's see where we are. Suzanne says, Holy moly, Rob is glowing to the gods. This is a very well-structured ring light because it's so dark here now that the clocks have all changed. I thought I had to put a ring light here, got a ring light here. It's I feel like I'm sort of like talking into headlights. Sugarless says, it's been a while. I know about long-term coughs. We love you, Sugarless. We missed you. I hope all is amazing with you. Irene says, you're already so generous with us. We don't need a discount. Thank you so much, Anne. That's very kind of you to say. Stephanie says, by the way, thanks for doing the math for the Decium sale. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Son says, hi, Rob. I bought your sunscreen. Wanted to buy your serum as well, but it's sold out. Unfortunately, the serum is sold out. We have stock on the way. Do not panic. The stock is coming back, so it'll be back this month. But yeah, it is currently sold out, which is amazing that it's going so popular, and we're just waiting for it to come back in stock, and hopefully there'll be a little bit of an announcement and to celebrate that. And who knows, we might even bring back the 3 for 2 on the serum to celebrate. Who knows? Who knows what this is, how we're feeling on the day. Sugarless says, I got Rob on the big screen today. Oh, I don't think the world's ready for that. Oh, I don't think we need me in like HD. No thanks. I love you. Let's see. Kirsten says, please could you give a discount on the serum? Can you give a discount on the serum and the face wash? I love them. Obviously not tried the SPF yet because I'm still away waiting. Thank you so much, because who knows what the future will hold? Who knows? Blaine says, looking great as always, Rob. Thank you. Is there a chance we could be able to see the scented version of the Mad About Skin cleanser? Yes. Oh, yes. This has been a very big work in progress. It's always one of those things that's supposed to be coming, but we've had quite a lot of, let's just call them challenges. Around the manufacturing. And I want basically the formula, I want it to be exactly the same, just with the scent. And every time we add the scent, it messes up the composition, how it feels. But I'm hopeful there'll be an update very, very, very soon. Christina says, Rob, you need to post Christmas trees on Facebook. We're going to post, let's have a thread where people can post their Christmas decoration, and holiday decorations, because lots of other religious holidays happening at the same time, just decorations in general. I will put that up on the Facebook group. Good idea, Christina. See, Jan says, sorry, I had to take my mother-in-law. Thanks for reaffirming my delusions of grandeur, Christina. You don't have delusions of grandeur, just grandeur, Jan. Seashell says, yeah, Rob, way down that Christmas tree. Same, I agree. No time for minimalism around Christmas, in my view. Miley says, Rob, I can't wait for the sunscreen. Was wondering, the sunscreen using oxynoxate, which is an old style filter, would you be able to create a sunscreen with all new generation filters? So the reason we used it, we genuinely wanted to create a broad spectrum SPF that delivered a really nice texture and had a combination of filters. These are the ones that I felt worked best. Who knows what the future holds, but at the moment the focus is on bringing out the mineral sunscreen and the hybrid sunscreen. So I'm never say never, but it's the combination of filters that delivered the protection I wanted and the finish that I wanted, which were the priorities for me. But who knows what the future will hold? Watch this space. So Suzanne says, Rob, the addition of the Vichy sulfur spot treatment to my moisturizer once every few days has really improved my acne. Thanks to your skin has never been clearer, and lactic acid kicks. But yes, I love that. A couple of drops of that sulfur, just mixing it in with your moisturizer and applying it to the skin. You don't even know you're using it, but your skin does, and I love it. Agru says, hi Rob, place an order for your skincare. I can't wait. Thank you so much. I actually wrote the tag out yesterday, so it is going to be on its way when Royal Mail pick it up tomorrow, and I cannot wait. Suzanne says, someone say Spider-Bot? No, even though we just had Halloween, we don't need Spider-Bot. But actually, he was quite sweet, wasn't he? He says, I use your exfoliating gel if I've got spot and it works so well. Yes, thank you so much, my love. Harry says, why do I have breakouts to the side of my face and the other side is it your pillow? Usually if you've got breakouts on one side and not on the other, it's because it's your phone. Is that the side that you hold the phone to? Is it the side you sleep on? If change pillowcase, antibacterial your phone twice a day should work a treat. Where are we at? Let's see. ADY says, hi Rob, what routine can I not use in the neon copper peptide with? Also, I use your exfoliation gel, amazing, thank you, above it, but I noticed some peeling. Is that normal? So yeah, so it has got some higher concentrations in the exfoliating gel, so it could be normal to do a little bit of peeling. Shouldn't be too intense at all. If you want to stop that, you can always just rinse it off after 5 minutes and that will help. So with the neon copper peptides, you can use almost all things. I wouldn't use them directly next to an exfoliating product or a vitamin C. You can always just buffer with like a hyaluronic acid serum or a toner between them and you'll be absolutely fine. Suzanne, Rob, I am a simple man. And she says, what are your recommendations for hydration and plumping? I would say putting a toner between each serum step in your skincare routine will give you that added hydration and that extra plumper. Choose a cheap toner because you're going to go through a lot of products. You don't want something that's too expensive, but just put that between each step and it will so good. Promise you, your skin will love it. It will look plump. It will look fabulous and fantastic. Let's see where we are. Sugarless says, Geek and Gorgeous available in the UK now? Yes, it is. Let me just find out, because it's actually really difficult to find the website. I tried shopping there. Geek and Gorgeous, you get free shipping as well, so this is like the best thing about it. If you're in the UK and they ship from the UK, you get free shipping. So let me just find out where it is. Let me find out where it is. There you go. That should work. If I put that link in there, this is me multitasking and trying not to look really overly confused at the same time. You can get that in the UK. So yeah, definitely would recommend shopping on the UK site if you want to buy Geek and Gorgeous, cheaper shipping. Let's see. Constance says, I just love you so much. Thank you. Now, do you think Azure Line can also help with smile wrinkles? Absolutely. The dye now, anything caused by movement, Azure Line will work for. So these, perfect. And thank you so much for your support, my love. Love you. Danny says, well, yeah, what Dr. Barbara Sturm does is outrageous, but we should all learn to be responsible consumers. Check out ingredients, compare products. If I ended up, and if you end up buying from her, you probably deserve it. I think that's harsh but true. I do think, sometimes we get sucked in, a celebrity endorses something, she relies heavily on celebrity endorsement, and people are like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll buy that. And I do get why people get sucked in, but I do always say, make sure if you're paying a lot for a product that you're getting something extra. What are you actually getting that you can't get at the drugstore is always my comment to people. And I think a lot of luxury relies on branding and salesmanship, not on the quality of the formulation, because you can get some really cheap stuff. And yeah, so I agree and 100% with you, Danny. Scott says, and the shoe line has the overpriced foot spray. Oh, the overpriced foot spray. Yeah, peppermint foot spray that you can get, but literally at the Body Shop does the exact dupe for like £2.50 peppermint foot spray. The Dr. Barbara Sturm one is like $58. It's so bad. So bad. Let's see. Christina says, I'm a doctor, but working in psychiatry. Trust me, med school teaching us nothing about skincare. The dermatology course is so basic, so I don't pretend I know it. Maybe recognise the obvious pathologist. This is true. First of all, Dr. Christina is my... I would trust anything you say, Dr. Christina, so you're fine. But yeah, you're right. I feel like when people put you could be a doctor in a number of different fields. I think if you put doctor on the name of your skincare, it implies, or you're trying to sell it as a dermatologist recommended product, in my... That's what my mind goes to. And while she's never actually said dermatologist, so there's no lies told, I think it's that manipulative marketing, which I just don't like. It's just not my thing. John says, I'm struggling to finish the Glow Recipe toner. Love the smell, but I have better effective, cheaper skincare. This is the problem. I think Glow Recipe stuff smells really nice. Sometimes it's a bit overpowering for some people. It generally smells quite nice. It generally works. I just think there's cheaper alternatives out there. That's why I don't really buy a lot from the brand. Harry says, does fried food cause breakouts? No, this is a myth. I used to believe it so long. No, it doesn't. Healthy diet will play into preventing breakouts to some extent, but fried food itself doesn't cause breakouts. So Irene says, I'm so happy when products work like yours. Thank you, Irene, we love you. Deepika says, hello, can you give us your weekly routine morning and evening? I can, not here. That'd be too long, but I will absolutely do an updated video on that, no problem at all. Sugar says, what can I use Matrix and Azure Line with? Like literally any other products. They're really flexible peptides. You can use them with anything, no problem at all. There is a lot of fireworks going on, so if you hear all that banging, that's what that is. Now, we have plenty of time left on the live stream. We have another 20 minutes left to go, but we're only at 67 likes. So I'm here to say, if you haven't already, if you minimize the chat, hop over, caress that like button. When you maximize the chat, it takes you back to where you were, and I'm sure we can get to 100 likes by the end of this. And I will definitely show you. Should we? I will do Puppet. Let's see if he's out there. I'll do Puppet if he's there. Hello, you. Come on. Oh, come on. This is Lorne. I don't think he's overly happy with the fireworks. I don't think he minds, but I don't think he's like overly happy with them. Yes, this is our little Lorne. Yes, I know. You just want loves. Yeah. So if that isn't worth a like, I don't know what is. So let's see. Didja says, would you please suggest or talk about some effective anti-aging home devices? I just like using my hands. I genuinely think like facial massage is like the key. I think we overcomplicate it by buying lots of fancy stuff. I just use your hands. Honestly, best tools you can, promise you. And I would totally recommend that. Christine says, if no one gets that last SPF bottle, I'll do it and declare it sold out. I think we have now sold out. I do actually. I will double check. I believe we're close to selling out. I need to do one last count and then I will declare it sold out. But I think we actually have. I think we pretty much have now. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, we have. I think we sold out. So yay, we're officially sold out, which is amazing. And that makes me very, very happy. There will be more stock to come very, very soon though. So do not panic. Do not panic. And I just can't wait for you to get yours, Christina. So John says, I've got about a month's worth of the Beauty of Joe's on SPF, then I get mad about skin sunscreen. Well, it's perfect timing for the restock, so amazing. How big was your first sunscreen batch, Rob? Week sold out. What a successful launch. Yeah, we had loads. We didn't get as much stock as we wanted. That was the thing. Normally I like to launch with way more. Are you watching? You're watching the fireworks now, are you? Yeah. He's watching the fireworks now. So normally we launch with way more, but we had difficulty getting one of the ingredients. I didn't want to compromise, but now that's coming through. We've got another 2,000 coming at the end of this month, and we've got another 2,000 coming in middle of December. So the stock is definitely coming through. So there'll be no problems going forward. Let's see. Are you watching the fireworks? He's not scared at all, he's just watching them. Miles says, recently started a job at the bank and it reminded you of you. Yeah, I used to be a bank manager. If you can believe that. Can you believe that? Tyreek says, I've been using retinol 0.2% for about 2 months. However, I still have breakouts. What can I add to my skincare routine? I don't think retinol will necessarily tackle the breakouts on its own. I would recommend azelaic acid alongside it. That will definitely kick it up a notch. Go for something like a 10% concentration will be perfect. Kirsten says, sure, I just buy stuff from time to time, then ship home. This is true. Yeah, I like to buy things, bits and bobs. If you're ordering from Mad About Skin, 2 things. If you order 4 products, any 4 products, you get 15% off automatically. No code, just applies. And it's free shipping to the UK, reduced shipping to Europe, and fully tracked shipping for the rest of the world. Jay Crider says, my sunscreen was shipped without tracking 2 days ago to a higher. Rough idea what to expect. So you will be getting the tracking. So the tracking, I do the shipping, I say shipped. And it'll be auto-populated from the courier as soon as the tracking is available. So you should probably get the tracking tomorrow. It doesn't take that long to come through. Sometimes it's immediate, sometimes it takes some time. So you should get the tracking tomorrow and then you'll be able to track it. So do not worry. Everyone that's waiting for tracking, it'll be on its way. Let's see. Anu says, wait for the Mad About Skin serum and sunscreen to come back into stock to buy all in one go, Angela. Thank you, Angela, and I can't wait for you to try it. ADY says, Rob, I can't wait for your sunscreen. Question though, I'm oily like a major. Yeah, join the club. Does it leave sticky and tacky feel to the skin? No. Am I yet to find a sunscreen that I can't feel? Well, I think this feels like a moisturizer. It sinks in like a moisturizer. I have a ridiculously oily skin and it was fine on me. So I think this might, fingers crossed, might be the holy grail you're circling for. Lisa says, Rob, what are your thoughts on galactomyces? Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Absolutely love it. Sean says, hi Rob, love your videos. Would you like to know your opinion of the live probiotics in skincare? Yeah, I'm not a big probiotic fan. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not the sort of person that goes, but hello. I just don't go mad for it. It's not a core component of mine, but I don't think there's anything wrong with probiotics, prebiotics. I would recommend people give them a go and try it out. Some people do really rave about it and say how amazing it is. For me, I'm in 2 minds as to how beneficial they are. I don't think the data point's there yet, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't work. Is everything all right with you, dog? What is happening here? What is happening here? I think Lorne is just annoyed that you guys are commanding my attention when he clearly believes he should be. And I tell you what, he'll go and fight Marcel with that track toy. Are you going to go play with your track toy? Go on then, big man. It's over there. It's over there. Don't look at me like a bloody idiot, dog. Now, before we've got a premiere going in 15 minutes' time, which is on this product, the Neod Copper Amino Isolate Lipid. Now, Beauty Bay and one other blogger declared that this was the most effective anti-aging serum in skincare. We'll see about that. I've got some thoughts. I wanted to share them with you. I've been using it for 3 months. I'm now on my 2nd tube, and I've got some thoughts, and I want to share it with you. Because I don't want people spending money on this when they don't need to. So yeah, all of that. So we now have to choose our premiere theme tune, which is always the highlight of my week. We have some very odd. Which ones have we not gone for? Have we done dramatic? I don't think we've done dramatic. We're doing dramatic. I feel like I'm going to regret this. We're doing dramatic. Have we had dramatic before? I can't remember. Anyway, let's carry on. We've got 15 minutes. We've got loads of other questions. For those of you who want to see the dog playing with his little track toy and annoying Marcel, you can see Marcel's got his head up. He's now really annoyed. Yeah, this... I'll have to take it off him in a minute because he chews the ball out of it and ruins it. So, Jan, great to see you, my love. Says, I'm late to the party. Went to bed at 8 p.m, full of cold, and have just woke up. We'll be watching the beginning on replay. Jan, I hope you're feeling better soon, my love. Love you. Alicia said, I've been waiting to start Trek for ages now, but can't yet because of trying to conceive. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just wait. It's worth the wait, my love. It's worth the wait. And fingers crossed with everything goes well for you, my love. Tariq says, what products can I add to my routine for acne? Azelaic acid, a good retinoid, and a BHA. I'm just going to go get the dot. He's pulled the ball out of it. Bear with. This is why we can't have nice things, Lon. Where's that ball? It's going to go somewhere. This is why he can't have nice things. And yeah, now he's just going to look really angry. Yes, you can't have it. No, because you pulled the ball out of it. Stupid animal. Let's see. Where we're at. HRH Sphere says, hello Rob, Mad About Skin family, here enjoying a late summer day in Jersey. I think my accent wasn't too bad there. I shall be paying for it soon. Love you, hon, love you. And let's see. Kirsty said, I did a good decrement haul, but I missed some stuff, so I'll be making another soon. Yeah, I love a good decimodder. No, you can't play with it. No, because you broke it. Jay Crowder said, just got like 59. Oh, I'm catching up. I'm not as far behind as I was. Jan says, thanks, Rob. We tried to make her as comfortable as we can. Thank you, everyone, for your kind words. We love you both. We love you so much. Debbie says, WTF with my skin. I've never had problems with any product. Use tretinoin without issue. Don't even have to sandwich. Now the need to survive all 30 burns. Sometimes just stripping it back to basics, Debbie, and just giving your skin like a week to sort of heal itself and then going back in will be absolutely fine. Damn. Dog is driving me mad. Fristerberg, so yeah, just take it back to basics and then reintroduce and you should be absolutely fine. Fristerberg says, I'm planning on buying the Persepolis comics. That's good. A novel about Nordic mythology. That sounds amazing. And definitely would buy more than just those. I've already got some books which I've got signed. Yes. Well, have fun at the book convention. It sounds amazing. My favourite thing is that these fireworks are really pretty. And now the dog's growling at them. Great. My favourite type of books is like a murder mystery. I love a murder mystery. Suzanne said, Rob, your kind words just made me tear up. Oh, thank you, Suzanne. Don't cry. Focus on getting better. Love you. John says the same here in Essex. Lots of fireworks. Yeah, we're quite firework heavy today. Scott says, great news on the sellout. Yeah, I'm a total... My gran was like, said to me, like, are you a total sellout? Yeah, I was like, Gran, that means something totally different. Totally different. Let's see. Did they change didn't they all change their mask, the Floveno mud mask? No, they just changed the packaging. It's absolutely fine as the mask. Sugarless says, does anyone use Korean BB creams? I don't. I just personally think if you're going to go... they don't give enough coverage, and they make my skin a funny colour. Like, that gives that weird hue, so I don't personally use them. Fireworks are starting here in the Netherlands to get worse towards the years, and my poor cat hates it. Oh, I'm sending so much love to your cat. This dog is just... Where is he? I don't even know where he is now. He's just a jerk. He's just a jerk. Suni says, who are you watching on YouTube lately? Ooh, good question. I'm loving Abby Young. I love her shorts. I love her skincare content. I even watch her hair care content because she has gorgeous hair. And I'm like, you know what? Whilst I'm never going to be like a shoulder length blonde, I still watch that. So I'm loving Abby Young at the moment. I still really love to watch Chris Gibson. I think he has a unique take on skincare that I really, really enjoy. And I always watch James Welsh as well, just because he's a fellow Hampshire boy and I do really like his content. Those are like my top 3 at the moment. I also love travel vlogs. I love old Judge Judy episodes. Been binge watching them as well. A little bit of everything. Styles says, I was watching you and your puppy on my 50-inch HD TV. I'm so ready for it. Yes. Thank you. I don't know what I look like in HD. I don't think the world's ready for that. Kirsten said, do I need to use sunscreen indoors? I personally don't, though I do actually now use my sunscreen as a moisturiser. So I kind of feel that is like... The dog is literally watching every last firework. Not scared, just watching them. So I use my sunscreen as a moisturiser. So I'm using sunscreen, but I don't really realise I am. That's my way of getting around that. So Turtle says definitely join again next week, even just to see the tree. Yes, the tree will draw you all in, I promise. So Marley says, what will the texture of mineral sunscreen be? Will it be similar to the Dr. V? Yeah, very similar. It's going to be not totally matte. It's going to have a vague amount of dewiness to it, but not glossy, just a vague amount of dewiness, because I think deadpan matte, you can get that all over the place when it comes to mineral sunscreens. I think there's a gap in the market for that slightly dewy finish and not drying. Sweet Tea, great to see you, says my chaotic butt forgot what day it was. I watch on replay. Sweet Tea, sending you lots of love. Don't forget to put your clocks back tomorrow in the States. Love you. Turtle says, oh, hitting the like button has fireworks. Perfect for bonfire night. This is true. If you haven't already, if you minimize the chat, go hop over to that like button, give it a caress, and it like firework lights up. That's pretty cool. Solvi, great to see you, my love. Sending you lots and lots of love. Kirsten says, I'm in the UK and Geek and Gorgeous has charged me loads for shipping. Oh, I want to check that. There might be like a minimum spend amount, but the UK site is all in pounds, so you don't have to pay the conversion fee anymore. And I got cheaper shipping when I shopped with them, so maybe just double check that. VG says, sending all love from Thailand, sending you lots and lots of love. Mally says, could you review FW Beauty Skincare? I've never heard of them. I will give them a try. Like I say, I always watch these live streams back and make a list of everything I promise you guys, so I will check that one out. Let's see, where we are. So Kirsten says, yes, I'm a doctor-in-law and I know nothing. Yay! Love you, Dr. Kirsten. Danny says, I'm a doctor in good tacos. I want to tell you by looking if they're tasty or not. Okay, that's iconic. So Dr. Taco in the house, Danny. Doctor, did you see that person? Just as a total side note, Dr. Taco, by the way, is Danny's new nickname. I love that. But there's someone that did a doctorate in Eurovision, the Eurovision Song Contest, and he presents some stuff here in the UK every year, and he calls himself Dr. Eurovision, and he's legitimate a doctor in Eurovision studies. Just going to put that out there. That's also iconic. Jem says, I'm so glad I found your channel. Thank you for introducing me to The Ordinary. I love those magic combination serums. Thank you, Jem. We love you. Any new J Beauty products I'm testing out? No, not at the moment. I've got some new Korean skincare bits on the go, but no Japanese ones. So any recommendations you guys have, I'm very much open to trying out for sure. So just let me know. Let's see. Where are we? With this, I've just kind of catch up with the chat. See, Natasha said, just woke up on Sunday morning here in Australia and saw that your live was in. Sending you lots of love to Australia. Love you. Marta says, dear Rob, what is the most hydrating ingredients that you use? I'm trying to replace my hyaluronic acid with polyglutamic acid because I've heard it should be more hydrating. I wouldn't. I'd ditch all of that and I would go for the marine hyaluronics by The Ordinary. Hands down, way more hydration than you're going to get from polyglutamic acid. You heard it here first. It's been game changing for me. I love that product. Ali says, wow, £5,000 is amazing. So happy to take part. Yeah, I'm just amazed at you guys. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Turtle says, Dr. Baberstem shoes, complete with hyaluronic acid? You'd want it to be for those prices. Corinne the Cat says, Geek and Gorgeous UK originally didn't do free shipping. Now it is if you spend over £45. Thank you. That is true. It still works out cheaper ordering from the main site to the UK. Depends what amount you're spending, but yeah, £45. That's a couple of 4 products from them. That's not too bad. So yeah, thank you very much for confirming that, my love. Let's see. Can I use, Marta says, can I use niacinamide and retinol products at the same time? Yes, absolutely. And welcome to your first live stream, my love. Emma says, how are you? I've been told my skin is normal to slightly dry. I use hydrating products and still feel good, but at the end of the day, my skin feels oily. Is that normal? It's perfectly normal. Don't worry. If you have that slight oiliness, that's normal. You can cleanse that off at the end of the day. I always think a good mark of your skin type is what do you wake up with. When you wake up, what's your skin doing? And that's the true time to do a test of your skin type, if that helps. Irene says, can I order anyway, even if everything is gone? Stay in the queue, silly me. I should have ordered before. Irene, you can order what's available, but there'll be a notification, don't you worry. I'll let you know the second it's all back in stock. Do not panic. So he says, are you a back sleeper? I've tried. No, I'm not. I sleep with my face mashed into the pillow. And I don't care that people say it ages you. I'll use skincare to like counteract that. I am never sleeping on my back. It's so uncomfortable. I just like mash my face into the pillow, so I'll smother myself and then I go to sleep. Let's see. Solvy says, "Ooh, dramatic music. Light that candle and get ready to snooze." Yeah, it's not going to be dramatic. It's YouTube. It won't be. TNH, great to see you, my love. See, Prism says, "I love your videos. So handsome." Oh, thank you. That makes me very happy. Thank you. So let's see. Melenthia, great to see you, my love. So great to see you. Yeah, Sheriff Tom is in town, keeping everyone in check, and that's why we love him. So yeah, a big thank you to Tom. I should have said this at the start of the live stream. I got sidetracked with trying to catch up with the new way that YouTube presents this, but Tom, as always, moderates on these live streams and is amazing. You guys are always so well behaved, impeccably well behaved. But sometimes we get the odd troll that Tom deals with in his sheriff ways, and I couldn't do this without him. I definitely couldn't have done the launch without Tom. So I do want to say, if we can all give a big round of applause to Tom for just being the superstar that he is. Like, he is literally an amazing friend, supporter, and just general amazing person. So yeah, if we could all give a big round of applause and a love to Tom for all the support, because I genuinely wouldn't be here and couldn't do this without Tom. So I love him so much. Now we have 3 minutes to go until I'm nearly at the end of the comments as well. Yes. So I've got 3 minutes to go until today's premiere, which is my review of this product by Neod. This cost £70. 50 now it's the sale, so that's something at least. And lots of people have asked what my thoughts are. I have thoughts, and I'll be sharing them straight after them. I won't spoiler it. It's an 8-minute video, and it's worth it for watching for the premiere music alone. So 2 minutes to go. You don't need to do anything. You'll automatically be transferred over to today's video straight after this live stream. You don't need to do anything, and trust me, it's worth it for the hold music, like the premiere music alone. I promise you. Now we have 2 minutes left. We're 12 likes away from 100. Do you think we can get there? If you're watching and you haven't gently caressed that like button, if you minimize the chat, hop over to the like button, give it a little tap, and then when you come back to the chat, I'll take you back to where you are. I've hardly got through any of my tea today. But we're going to get through the last couple of questions and as soon as possible. So let's see. Vinny says, "Hi, could you please give your thoughts?" Oh no, we've lost that. Where was that? On JJ Labs Skincare. Never tried it, but I will happily check it out for you. So yeah, I always watch this back and make a list of the products, and I promise to try. So we'll check it out. Matt, great to see you, my love. Says, "Can I apply the ordinary Matrixol to the whole face the same way I applied the buffet?" Yes, absolutely. It works beautifully across the whole face. And happy Saturday, Matt. Suzanne says, "Is the marine hyaluronics more hydrating than the Cosrx snail essence?" Absolutely. I love it. And it's not slimy like the snail essence either. So that's good for me. Tom for president, said PSY. I'm sure there'll be lots of people promoting Tom for president. Emma says, "How can I analyze skincare ingredients? I know it's good, especially." So there's this site called Inci Decoder, INCI Decoder. Put it in there. You can cut and paste your ingredients list, put it in there, and it tells you what each and every ingredient does and some information about it. It's great. I use it all the time. Emma says, "Please let me cuddle your dog. Cutest thing ever." He's very sweet. He's just watching the fireworks. He's quite happy. But thank you. Maggie says, "Would you wear sunscreen indoors?" I wear a moisturizer and sunscreen hybrid. It's my own, obviously, but I wear that and it works so well. So it's since I said 3 cheers for Sheriff Tom. I agree. 3 cheers for Sheriff Tom indeed. And that is officially the end of the comments. I've got through to the end. The fireworks are so pretty. It's so pretty. So I've got through to the end. Before I go, I'm just going to say, bring you Marcel to show, and then we'll go straight into today's premiere. Oh. This is my cat Marcel, who's been sat there peacefully all the way through. Haven't you, Mard? You look very angry. Very angry. He doesn't really like to be bothered, so I'm going to put him down. But Marcel did say hi to you all anyway. And I'm going to send you so much love, and I'll see you over on the premiere. Turn your volume down now, because the YouTube hold music is dramatic, and I think it's going to be. Love you all!